This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
We're going to head to Florida for this one. Man, did you ever go visit the Easter Bunny at the mall or anything when you were a kid? Was that a thing in Ohio?
Boy, put me on the spot here. We like him a lot because we put him on the spot. Welcome back. No, I know Santa. I remember Santa, but I don't remember being violated by a giant sweaty Easter bunny.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
I don't know why.
I feel like maybe the church had like a Easter bunny thing.
Oh,
I remember doing like a
way to make it worse.
Yeah. Surprise! It's still the priest touching your butthole. He's just in a different suit. Oh, I'm sorry. It's so early.
Oh, man. Nothing like smelling alcohol on a whiskey breath on a giant Easter bunny at the confessional.
Jesus.
I mean, so what? Best of times, it was the worst of times.
We gotta get ready for Easter. You know, we need Easter baskets, eggs, candy, the works.
I don't know. There's some sort of weird memory that I must have suppressed happening there. Anyway, 3 teenagers are facing charges for attacking the Easter Bunny at a mall in Naples, Florida.
Oh,
PC2.
good. Oh, good. Were they?
It was even on a Sunday, for Christ's sake.
They didn't show up in their stolen Corvette with Wisconsin plates on it.
Right.
Did they? Just check it.
They started pushing, shoving, pulling on the Easter Bunny's outfit. Here's the Lieutenant Brian McGinn and a shopper talking about the incident.
They were following her back to where her staging area is, tugging on her, pushing on her, pulling on, trying to pull the costume apart. Ooh. Simply put, it's an unprovoked attack, just like what it sounds, on someone trying to spread joy in the lives of youth, as we enter the holiday season of Easter. How these 3 individuals came to the conclusion to act this way is kind of mind-boggling.
There's no point, guys. Don't do that to the bunny. The bunny did nothing to no one. Go run around the park or something, or play some sports.
Right, or play some sports.
Go run around.
Please.
Go run around the park. Beat your own friends up. Don't beat up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Why take it out on the Easter Bunny? They scare the crap out of you in daycare or something. You got repressed memories or something. What's going on?
Just a 24-year-old woman wearing the Easter Bunny costume. 2 of the people that beat her up were age 13 and one was 14.
Wow. That had to be a TikTok thing.
Not everything's a TikTok thing.
Well.
Kids were assholes before TikTok.
Yeah, we just didn't know about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you say we had footage of this? Do we have video of this?
I don't think I have video.
Wouldn't it be cool if a giant Easter bunny was like a black belt and just started unleashing fury on 2 little asshole teenagers?
Totally.
All with
just karate chop to the jugular.
Yes, all staying in character, bodies flying. In Step Brothers when they took the helicopter and went back and beat up the kids that were taunting them earlier in the movie? Mm-hmm. That's what I want.
2 of the teens were placed under arrest for battery, and the 3rd juvenile met the qualifications for a juvenile civil citation for battery.
Juvenile civil citation. Good band name.
So apparently,
got to be some PTSD from Santa touching the kids.
No,
without consent.
Just a couple teenagers needing something to do.
Yeah, that's most of
Learn
it. I
how
think.
to skateboard or something.
That's why the guy brought the park into it. Why don't you get
topic news tonight?
Get out of here. Go do something. Yeah.
Easter Bunny.
Jesus Christ. Just a 24-year-old trying to make some money. Maybe she's trying to start a mascot life.
At a certain age, aren't most costumes scary for kids? It doesn't matter what you are, however many hamburgers they sell you before you show up. It's still, to a child, not a 13-year-old, but clearly.
It depends on the kids. Some of them kids love that stuff. Other kids are very suspicious of it.
I would say, as far as mascots go, the Easter Bunny
is terrifying.
It's a
giant effing bunny.
Yeah. Hi, hey, you want some chocolate, little kid? I think all Easter bunnies should have to talk like that. You know, we'll yeah, the Easter Bunny. I was trying to think of
The Tooth Fairy's scary.
Oh, the Tooth Fairy. Yeah, but you don't see that. That maybe it's scary. It lives under your bed.
Comes into your house in the middle of the night.
Right.
Sneaks into your room.
As far as that,
Hello?
I think a giant Easter bunny honestly is scarier than a giant Santa Claus with too much cologne on. I do.
Right.
Or potentially more frightening for a giant.
I think the Easter Bunny is pretty scary.
I mean, you turn around the corner and there's a giant 6-foot-tall Easter bunny,
Giant teeth coming at
like
you.
something you'd have in your nightmares.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hear you.
The magic of childhood. Not. I don't see it. I don't see it in a giant Easter bunny.
All right. Yeah, 2 13-year-olds and a 14-year-old.
Let me Google
pretty
something.
terrible.
Let's see.
Oh.
Our children. Let me see if there's a poll or some numbers on this.
Want some typing music?
No. All right. Yes. It appears children can be frightened by the Easter Bunny, especially when encountering a person in a costume. Well, that's even adults. I mean, you know, put a guy in a corner at midnight with a hockey mask on.
Yeah.
You know? Must be the NHL Finals. The scary hockey killer is out.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
If your child is scared of someone in an Easter Bunny costume to the point where they let out a blood-curdling scream, maybe it's not a good idea
Yeah, it's traumatizing your kid.
to force them to do it for the memory. For the memories. Long story short, I'm sitting in a mall near a display where kids can get their picture taken with a giant Easter Bunny. Kid went from calm to screaming as soon as he caught a glimpse of the person in costume. Instead of backing out, they decided to go through with it. Closer they get to the bunny, the louder the kid's screams are. Then I heard the mom say to the dad, that screaming will only be temporary. Think of the memories this picture will create as they force the screaming toddler into the hands or the paws of the Easter Bunny. And off we go.
No.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Oh, my God. You know what is a Google search? This is terrible. So you know when you type stuff into Google and it'll show you what other people have Googled?
Uh-huh. Yes.
What does the Bible say about the Easter Bunny?
Oh, no.
Dude, nothing. It doesn't say anything about the Easter Bunny.
That was
It's
that was a totally trick question. Wait a minute. Easter Bunny parting the Red Sea. No. Hang on. There's got to be made the slaves make bricks. No, hang on. Just give me a minute.
John the Baptist, no.
A table for 12, Easter Bunny. No, just hang on. Picked the apple from the tree. God damn it. There was no Easter Bunny. Oh, there's a whole video of kids freaking out. Okay, let me play this. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this might be gold.
Oh, no.
Kids freak out after seeing the Easter Bunny. Oh, where's my... Wait, hang on. These are when the bunny enters the room full of kids. Hang on. This kid's going to have a heart attack.
It's chaos.
What is that suit?
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh,
So there, that
poor
was.
kids.
They looked like they were about 2
Yeah.
2 or 3. That's one of the greatest videos
pumpkin,
ever.
it's okay.
Oh, the kid's going to be in therapy by the 4th grade.
Yeah,
A giant,
totally.
massive bunny chasing them in their dreams. Scarred for life.
No.
Scarred for life.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Hot dog, hot dog. Hot dog.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Now we got ears, it's time for cheers. Hot dog, no problem solved. Hot dog, hot dog, no problem solved. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Now we got ears, it's time for cheers. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Now we got ears, it's time for cheers. Hot dog, hot dog, no problem solved. 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 Hot dog, hot dog, no problem solved.
diggity dog. Yes,
Whenever
dude.
I hear you play that, I'm afraid you're going to say Joey Chestnut's heart exploded.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
No, dude. This is good tubed meat news.
Oh, lips and assholes.
All right. No, it's no secret our fascination with tubed meat. Hot dog towers might be a big trend this summer. So you know how like you go to Tempest and you get the seafood tower?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, people are kind of squirreling away their money and seafood's expensive. Times are tough. But hot dogs are cheap.
I'd like the Tower of Lips and Assholes
Hey.
with a little vino.
So you take a multi-tiered serving platter and put different types of hot dogs around it. All three levels can be dogs, or of course, I mean, you could put different sausages, cheddar wurst, whatever, jalapeno. You know, you can have all kinds of tube meat tiers. Oh my God. Or you can have, you know, whatever, different condiments, whatever.
Interesting.
It's a freaking hot dog tower.
A lot of food,
Dude.
for a big table of people.
Yeah, it's a
Party platter.
yeah, totally.
Party platter.
There's a place in South Carolina called Sir Wiener's.
I would like you to refer to me as Sir Wiener for the rest,
You got
the
it,
rest of the
Sir
morning
Wiener.
show, please.
And they partnered with an upscale place called Lamar's last fall, and they added a hot dog tower to their menu. So, Sir Wiener's is taking full responsibility for the hot dog tower.
How much is how much for how much? Does it say?
It doesn't say. But there's a sample of the hot dog tower. So here they have hot dogs on the bottom, fries on the second level, and condiments on the top.
Okay, it looks like about 4 hot dogs. That still looks fun.
Yeah.
That looks like $40.
You think that's $40? Sure.
Well, it looked like kind of gourmet. Well, with all the fries,
They look
and the
fancy.
cheesy fries.
So, aioli.
Yeah. Little truffle. Kind of a fancy mustard.
Okay, hold on. They had a weird hot dog. My favorite was probably the wildest of them all. A hot dog with smooth peanut butter, crunchy pretzels, diced bacon, and some garlic crunch on a pretzel bun.
I would have said I'm disgusted until, but after having an Elvis burger, I would tell you it's one of the great combinations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peanut butter and hamburger. It's amazing. It's got to be good, crunchy, high-quality peanut butter, though. The peanut butter was almost like a truffle-based, or aioli. I always say that wrong, I think. How do you say aioli?
I'll show you my aioli.
Everybody else is saying it. How do you say aioli?
I say it the way you do.
Or do you just say...
But we're wrong.
Or do you just say clam? No, how do you... aioli.
But we say it wrong because everybody yells at us.
Right. I know that's wrong. I remember getting corrected on it.
All right, hold on. Let's
No.
see.
Anyways.
Give me
Aioli.
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 Oh, that doesn't... Okay, aioli.
Aioli.
Okay.
Nah, I refuse
It's
this. I refuse this information.
grim sounding.
We're allowed to do that now.
Yeah, you can... It's like potato. Tower of hot dogs. I mean,
Hell
if they're known for their hot dogs, that'd be fun. Yeah, take a bite, pass it around, which is how COVID started. But I think it's a great idea. I love that. Some good...
Dude, if I go to a cookout and there's a hot dog tower, you're my new favorite person.
No question about
Are you friggin'
it.
kidding me?
No question about it. We're making love. No question.
Without consent. No, with consent. I
No
get confused.
question.
I get so confused.
Big old
Then
Chicago.
blow my hot dog breath on you.
Hot dog. Let's see. Here's hot dog towers, budget-friendly replacement for seafood towers. Trying to see some pictures here. Yeah, and a pretzel bun. I might be looking at the same thing. Yeah, there's one with mustard, bunch of beans on top.
Aioli. Aioli. Hey.
That's a pretty funny idea.
I like
mean, yeah, different way to do hot dogs. God, that thing on a pretzel bun looks amazing.
Yeah, I've never thought about doing a pretzel bun with a dog,
I haven't even seen one.
but why not?
That is beautiful.
Why not?
Okay, the hot dog tower from Sir Wiener's is $60. Comes with 5 specialty dogs, truffle fries, and dipping sauce. So, yeah, break that down if you got, 5.
Specialty dogs, and they're probably them all beef mofos.
Yep. They look beefy and huge and plump and perfect.
Yeah.
So you're looking at whatever.
It looked like one of them had like some sort of purple slaw on it. I would like to see what the specialty dogs are.
Comes to classic dogs, tofu pup, Starlight style, chili cheese, dog of the day. I don't know what Starlight style is. What is that? I've never even heard of that. Yeah, this is not an amateur wiener show.
No, dude.
This is all very gourmet.
You better know your way around a wiener.
Oh, yeah. Man, that makes a oyster platter look boring. My oyster platter. That's fun. I want a hot dog tower.
I know. Yeah, I knew it was, dude. It's going to be the rage.
I had a bad night at Ho Chunk. Bring me a tower of the cheapest goddamn hot dogs you got.
I just got like the $1 buns. You get 12 of them.
Give me the DJ tower of hot dogs.
The fun dogs. Lord knows what they're made out of.
I brought my own sauce.
You don't even get Heinz ketchup. You get the fancy ketchup.
That's great. I was trying to think of the last tower. I guess it would have been a seafood tower at Del Bar. I think we had one. That was kind of yummy. I don't remember. I was hammered on martinis.
Oh, whatever works for you.
I was drunk. I was so drunk at Del Bar once I had to be walked to the men's room.
Dude, I don't think you don't have to share everything.
I don't. No. Well, whatever. It's fun. And
no, it's sad.
It is. Oh. Well, listen. What I do on a Tuesday is my own business, lady. Leave me alone. I recovered. I came to work the next day. No, just kidding. Hot dog tower. Somebody around here needs to do a hot dog tower.
Yeah, well, and I mean, I don't think we need to limit it to hot dogs. I mean, we can do tube meat tower because you can put your brat in there. I mean, we need to get prem meats on this.
A brat tower would be fine.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Just a regular fast food tower, I guess. Food towers are all the rage in Baltimore.
Let's steal it from Baltimore.
Tacos, dips.
A taco tower.
That's a taco tower. That actually looks amazing. Looks like about a dozen tacos on there. It'd be funny if we did a shot tower. Like 40 shots.
No, dude.
What?
No, dude.
I was trying to see some of the other towers. Anything works. There's breakfast tower. I think they call that a buffet.
Now we're just stacking our food.
It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Okay. I got a little excited until I realized it's just food I regularly eat, except it's stacked. Sorry, I got excited.
I like the idea of weird, different
they look,
hot dogs.
They look good. There's a shrimp tower. That looks like somebody's had their fingers all over it. I think I want. Oh, they call it a shrimp miss tower for Christmas.
Oh, a shrimp miss?
Shrimp miss. There's a donut tower for weddings. There's a olive cheese meat tree.
All of it.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, it'd be fun is have a deviled eggs tower with a bunch of different deviled eggs.
Yes, dude.
Combination. I love deviled eggs.
I do too.
Bring me the Dijon.
You put people put little shrimps on there, deviled eggs. They put little olives on there, some chive.
That's cool.
You could have more mustardy deviled eggs. You could have Miracle Whippy deviled eggs. You could have avocado deviled eggs. I do like deviled eggs. All right, then. This has been a good meeting.
Somebody's got to get on that hot dog tower
dude.
and do a really good high-end hot dog presentation.
Oh, a bacon tower? Pete wants a bacon tower.
Oh, bacon tower.
Jesus Christ. It's gonna
Then
we wheel you down and get a stent put in. And
bring me the edible tower. 50. We'll start with 50 mil on the bottom. Work our way out.
I feel like a hot dog tower vintage would get behind that.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Let's call the crew at Vintage and see if they would do that.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
Who knew it was so hard to fly?
Who knew?
Last I checked, you just give them your ticket and then go sit down and be quiet. And I seem to arrive at every destination, you know?
Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm a leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, baby.
Hurt me.
Okay, now, on March 28th, the couple was escorted off their Ryanair flight from Spain en route to Bristol, UK, after being unable to pay for the snacks they acquired on board. The cops came and got them off the gosh darn flight.
Whoa.
The wife, Anne Marie Murray, 55, ordered Pringles, a bottle of water, and a Coca-Cola. All of that came to $9. But when she went to pay, the in-flight payment system wasn't accepting her credit card, and the couple didn't have enough cash between them to pay, so they got arrested.
You've stolen the Pringle. Kill him. How much
Seem
are
a little crazy.
Well, so you got what do you say, a Coke and a Pringle
And water.
Yeah, so you're probably $25.
What do you think it would?
20.
It's $9.
The whole thing?
It was $9.
Oh.
Yeah. Murray's husband opted to pay for the snacks when they landed in Bristol. However, the flight crew reportedly declined this alternative and accused the couple of refusing to pay. Passengers alleged the crew took their boarding passes and told them that the police would be waiting for them when they touched down. As promised, the police boarded the aircraft when it landed. I thought it was a joke when the crew said they had called the police. Anne Marie Murray explained. I was shocked when the police came on board and we were asked to leave. It was pretty embarrassing. Yeah.
Why didn't somebody just hand them $10 and go, hey, catch me. We'll walk to the ATM machine.
Right. No kidding.
I'm confused.
I know.
I would.
I would have too. I would have been like, hey, dude, I got it. It's fine.
See, if it's $10.
Just to avoid any drama on the plane.
Nobody gets shot, stabbed, tased. Everybody gets to where they're going.
It's friggin' $10.
Oh, man.
I know.
Why do people even pay to get on a effing commercial jet? God.
In a statement from Ryanair obtained by People, a spokesperson said the crew of this flight from Spain to Bristol called ahead for police assistance after a passenger and a travel companion failed to pay for their food and drinks on board, and as a result became disruptive toward crew and failed to follow reasonable crew requests. Marie claims that she wasn't disruptive and there were no raised voices between her and her husband and the flight crew.
Right. In
a video of the altercation obtained by People, Anne Marie could be heard telling the police officers that the situation was a silly misunderstanding. She also added that a pair of passengers on their flight informed her and her husband that the card payment system had been broken on a previous flight as well. However, the airline refuted the claim that the payment system was malfunctioning, saying that there are no issues with the card payment terminals.
Oh, my.
None of these other people had any difficulty in making payments. Yeah. So there you go. Arrested.
Have you ever not eaten something on a flight somewhere?
Yeah.
So have I. It's not that hard.
It's like 5 hours of your life. It's probably not even that much for this flight. It's probably like 2 hours.
I would like to order the hot dog tower, please.
Yes.
How long until we get to San Francisco? Like the hot dog tower. You know, San Francisco, that's an entirely different thing, the hot dog tower.
It certainly is. I saw that movie.
Yes. Yes. Streets of San Francisco filled with hot dogs. Yeah, don't eat. I don't know. Who knows? It's whatever. It's an accident. Who cares? I'll give you $10.
I thought getting the police involved was kind of crazy.
Do you think that's
I feel like we're not hearing everything.
Oh, totally. I've had a couple of flights recently And that's Dennis Graham not turning his phone off, everybody, just so you know what's happening. I've had a couple of flights where we weren't even charged for our drinks.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. One was because it was Danny Gorky's mother, the kid from American Idol. Am I getting that name right?
I think
She's
so.
out of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And we were having a great time with us. She gave us all our drinks for free. Last time we went to Cancun, I don't know why. The plane was half empty. The lady was having a great time. Didn't charge us for the little whiskeys we were drinking.
Michelle said, why did they give them the stuff before they paid?
Well, that's what they do.
Yeah, usually you get your stuff and then
And then they come by with a
little
flash your card.
I've had it before though, where it just gets charged to whatever card you have on that
sure,
seat.
100%. I don't carry cash. I rarely carry cash.
Where they didn't even bring over the swipey thing. It's just whatever your card you paid for that airline seat with, that's what got charged.
And that was Europe. I mean, here they probably would have tased you and beat you and
oh yeah, dude,
threw you into the engine.
You're going to El Salvador prison, dude. See you down there. Are you a barber? Looks like you belong. Anyway.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
How do you like the Pringles? Not a fan.
They're fine. I don't know. I guess I could take them or leave them.
Yeah.
If Pringles disappeared, I would never know. You would have to tell me.
Yeah.
So.
They're. I swore I eat. I'll eat like 4 Pringles, and I'm like, why am I eating these? They're just so bland to me. And it's the texture, I think.
Yeah.
They're potato-ish, but they're not. I don't know. I don't like them. Weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only guy.
Some people really like them.
I don't know. They're like dehydrated, or there's something wrong with them. I don't know.
You don't like the shape and the texture.
No. I don't mind the shape at all because I can fit like 6 of them in my mouth at the same time.
Are we talking about hot dogs?
That's not a problem.
Talking about San Francisco hot dogs?
No, I just there's what. Yeah, I think it's the texture. I don't even like the way they feel on my tongue. It's weird. They don't feel real. It's like some weird, overprocessed, weird potato chip.
When you were gone one time, Pringles was doing the mystery flavors, and you had to, like, if you could guess what the mystery flavor was, you could win money or something.
Yeah.
And so we sent Greg, I think it was Kai that was in here. I can't remember. But we sent Greg out to find the mystery Pringles. And he was like...
I can't remember this.
Yeah. He went down to Walgreens on Fish Hatch, and he was all over the place looking for these mystery Pringles.
So you didn't know where they were? It was like a scavenger
they were at
hunt?
some stores, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They weren't at all
And
stores.
you didn't know what the flavors were?
No. It was that you were supposed to guess what the flavor was.
Interesting.
And then if you guessed right, you were whatever. You were rewarded.
It's almost like a potato substitute or something. I don't know. I don't. Dennis, you like Pringles?
No.
There you go.
I don't.
There you have it.
And you're kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, they're whatever. I mean, I would never purposely buy them and consume them.
And I'm talking about the regular Pringles, not a barbecue. I'm not the sour cream.
Like original.
Yeah, the original potato chip.
The cheddar ones are pretty tasty, I will say. But I still I don't know.
I don't even think they're actual chips. I don't know.
Well, they are.
They just taste very processed. I can almost taste the process.
Dad, what is going on?
Yeah, dude, are you having a meltdown over there?
Jesus Christ.
Something going on.
Can you leave your phone in another room? God.
Could you leave it in a secure area? Hello?
TSA.
You don't eat Pringles. What chip do you use to pretend you have a duck bill with?
Yeah, right. Valid question.
They're just gross. I don't get it. They're not quality chips. You know why I think people eat them? That damn can.
Right.
I think it's just the novelty of.
Some people like the texture of them.
Of the can. I don't think they do.
Okay.
I don't think they do. Hey, do you like Pringles?
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Do you like Pringles?
So it seems like I saw one of those documentaries somewhere that they got their origination from all the scraps from some chip manufacturer.
Yes.
Together. And
It's
that's exactly what they taste like.
Yeah.
It's like the trash panda of chips.
Thank you. They taste like the cardboard they look like they come in. That's what a Pringle
Yeah,
looks
man,
like.
the only time you eat those things is when people drop off little brown bags of goodies for you.
Gotcha. I think Lay's is still the potato chip bomb. I do.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Thanks.
All right, here we go.
What's the difference between a crisp and a chip? They're more weirdly unidentified crispy.
Pringles began in the late 1950s when Procter & Gamble sought to create a chip that was uniform in shape, stackable, and less prone to breakage, addressing consumer complaints about traditional potato chips. 1956, Procter & Gamble assigned chemist Frederick J. Barr the task of developing a new type of potato chip.
Do I need to tranquilize?
1960s, Barr developed the saddle-shaped chip, an iconic cylindrical can, but struggled to make the chips palatable, which is what you struggle with to this day.
Right.
Mid-1960s, Alexander Lipa improved the taste of the chips and his name on the patent. Not Barr's. 1968, Pringles were first marketed in Evansville, Indiana, and later rolled out across the United States. 1971, Barr filed a patent for the tubular Pringles container and the method of packaging for the curved stacked potato chip in the container. 1975, Pringles were available across most of the U.S. 1991, Pringles sold internationally. And then Procter & Gamble sold the brand to Kellogg's in 2012.
I feel like the can also doesn't decompose for 2 million years. Don't you think it's like the aftertaste? There's something wrong with them. I don't. It's just a weird, not nice aftertaste. It's weird, man.
No one's making you eat them, dude.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think I'm in the majority when it comes to, and I'm not. Whatever it is, what it is. I don't get it. I don't get I don't get Pringles.
They're made from a combination of rice, corn, and wheat.
Yeah. Where's the potato? You didn't mention potato.
Oh, Lord.
Dehydrated potatoes, starches, corn, rice, wheat, vegetable oil, and seasonings.
Dehydrated
rather
potato.
than being made from sliced potatoes like traditional potato chips. There you go.
Yeah. So it's a byproduct of a potato.
They're called potato crisps.
Hey, do you like Pringles?
I like myself a Pringle personally.
Really? Can you eat a whole?
do.
Have you ate a whole can of Pringles?
I'll tell you what, John. I just went to the movies and I snuck in a can of Pringles.
Okay. Who's that guy crunching down there? I can't hear anything.
There's something about just not breaking the chip. You know, you don't got to worry about the chip breaking.
So wait, you think it's the absolute be-all, end-all of great tasting potato chips?
Now, I didn't say that. You know.
Okay, there we go.
I like the baked Lays personally.
Baked Lays.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Bam. All right, thanks.
Baked Lays are good.
All right, man.
Have
Thanks.
a good one, brother.
I think I had those lentil. That was like a crisp with that
Pink Himalayan salt.
pink Himalayan salt.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Dude, you can make a directional antenna from the Pringles can.
Really?
My God, our listeners know everything.
Make a potato gun, but it's not a real potato. Hi, how's it going?
Bring up the Mitch Hedberg joke on Pringles. It's absolutely hilarious.
All right. Does he like Pringles? No. Hello. How's it going?
Danger. Little Pringles story for you.
Yep.
So when I was working and my kids were young, I caught a snake and I stuck it in my Pringles can because it was empty. And I got home and offered my daughter the Pringles. So she took it and pulled the top off of it, and the snake jumped out at her. She was like 8, 9 years
The
old.
little gardener snake.
Yeah, I don't think she likes Pringles anymore.
That is a great story, dude. Is that true? Did you really do that?
Oh, yes, it is true.
That is.
My wife's sitting right next to me. She can tell you right now too.
That is nightmare stuff for the kid, dude. Nice. All right. Nice.
That was pretty good.
right.
I did pick up the snake and move it so it couldn't get run over by cars.
Yeah, good. Well,
Yes, I did my share.
You didn't address your daughter's
trauma
for the rest of her life, but thank God the snake lived.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.